In life, in media, in every artist's career, there's the highs and the lows. There's the moment where Spinal Tap's recording of Sex Farm is #1 in Japan. And then there are times when it's when the puppet show has top billing. You know what I mean? There are times when you've got a giant set piece you're expecting and a teeny little one just lowers onto stage and ruins the whole night. You know, and everybody has their, you know, there's always an ebb and flow. You got to hang in there is the important thing. You know what I mean? When you find yourself on a show, you know, where you know, you really want, you wish for something bigger, and yet you end up on Lindell TV talking to Brandon House, whose biggest claim to fame is is his ability to rip off Mike Lindell. Now, when this clip, I'm just fascinated by the title. Roger Stone joins to discuss the deep fake of him being circulated by the media. Now, I said yesterday, I think I might have put this idea in his head. I think I might be responsible for this line of defense. To be completely frank, I might need to apologize, America, for setting Roger Stone on this path to defend himself, because I saw a clip of him yesterday and I did not believe it was really Roger Stone. I thought it was a spitting image doll, like the ones used in the Genesis Land of Confusion video. So it's a mistake anybody can make. Come on. So I think he went, I can use that. No one believes. Yeah, I don't need a stinking sound box. I am a sound box. That's absolutely right. I got it covered. All right. So let's see which clip or what the fuck he is talking about.
Roger Stone, have you seen the video?
Roger Stone, hello. Nixon tattoo on your back. I just want to give him a milk mustache.
Going viral of Roger. I called Roger up today. Roger, what is that all about? Roger was supposed to have been with us this weekend.
Yes, and he had to meet a guy in a parking lot with a silver briefcase full of cocaine, and the whole meeting went long.
I was really looking forward to meeting Roger for the first time in person.
Said no one ever.
But Roger, unfortunately, had a little health scare, but he's going to be all right. Roger,
he had a little health scare. Well, I wish him a speedy recovery, and because I wish death and illness on no man.
Roger, you with us, my friend?
Unless it's my responsibility in certain acute moments where a crime is actually being committed, and I'm the person who is specifically in a circumstance to engage. Never mind.
I'm delighted to be here.
You doing all right health-wise?
I feel fine, thank you. It was nothing, as it turns out, but I really missed being with you in Lake of the Ozarks, and well, we're going to have to celebrate on election night. I'm definitely going to be in Memphis.
Great. What was it exactly? My doctor thought that it was very possibly a stimulant triggered arrhythmia. You ever get that feeling where like your body feels like a horse in the Kentucky Derby and your heart feels like a Formula One racer, and your heart outruns your body no matter how hard, how fast it's going? It was that.
You promised me some of the best barbecue on the face of the earth.
I have.
That's the new hanky code. I'd be concerned.
Yeah, we're gonna get you rendezvous and
This is turning out to be quite an evening.
commissary, and let you decide which one you like best.
Rendezvous and commissary. Okay, first of all, these are, I guess, hold on. Shit. These are Memphis. I'm guessing these are restaurants. Yeah. Okay. So downtown Memphis, there's a place. A Memphis original. Rendezvous. So it's either that place or which looks lovely. Got no problem with that. I wish every business and citizen of Memphis long life and good health. And what was it? And commissary, which sounds like commissary. Hold on, Memphis barbecue. These are both kinda chains. Nation Gold Belly. Commissary, here you go. Nation, hey man. Commissary, man, they ship nationwide. Come on now. So good you'll slap your mama. I'm not going to. I don't eat any food that can be used as a defense in court against charges of domestic violence. I'm not going to do it. Your Honor, frankly, Your Honor, I blame the barbecue. We were, honestly, I had only come there. I was fasting that day, so I had decided, against my better judgment, to save up for one big meal. We went in there and I decided, using, as a good Christian man, Your Honor, I had rolled in there and decided I was just going to have sides. It was going to be a meal of nothing but sides. Apparently they have a macaroni and cheese there that'll make you kick your dog. And that was recommended by, I am without pets at the current moment due to an unfortunate situation where I had some Brussels sprouts that will make you set your cat on fire at a place just down the street. And apparently the Humane Society interrupted me in the middle of that. I don't recall. I was rather drunk at the time. So we're sitting there and they said, well, you have to try it. And I was like, I certainly do not. As a good Christian man, I will be fine with sides. And they were like, come on. And then on my shoulder appeared a small devilish character. I think there was an angel on my shoulder, but I don't never listen. Anyways, the little devil was just whispering in my ear, just give it a lick. Just tickle it with the end of your tongue. It'll purr your teeth, curl your hair, and give your tongue a sleigh ride. And I'm here to tell you, Your Honor, that my mother is here, and if she could speak, she would ask you to be quite lenient. And I'm, of course, recovering from an injury from a place down the street where the butterscotch cheesecake is so good that if you place it on top of your head, your tongue will beat your brains out trying to get to it. I think it's basically this asshole is going to take him to two of the big fancy restaurants in town. Make it yourself, ass.
Pete Santilli will be with us. We're going to break it down all night with a lot of...
We're going to have a rendezvous where Peter and I break it down all night.
Insider political knowledge about
Trevor Loudon.
Inside who?
Will be with us.
It's going to be a great night. Looking forward
so good.
to it.
Great night, and the next day we're going to have to do Tuesday night and Wednesday because we believe that this is probably going to be carried over into Wednesday with a lot of shenanigans. Let's get to this.
Yes, he's not talking about the election. He just means him and Trevor and the barbecue sauce and the cocaine. They're just going to have a big key party with barbecue sauce all over. There's gloop, 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 gloop.
Video, this thing has gone viral everywhere. A video of Roger supposedly, going off. I guess you're supposed to be yelling at President Trump. Is that who you're supposed to be yelling at?
Yeah, so it's like, and apparently it's bullshit.
Allegedly, I mean, I know.
Allegedly, motherfucker, it's you. It's your movie.
You were at the conference, but the context here is very important.
Yeah, it's context. Yeah.
During the January 6th committee hearing on Thursday, about 10 days ago, Congressman Jamie Raskin, Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren, our friend Adam Schiff began tipping off reporters that the Thursday hearing would have shocking new evidence against Roger Stone and alleging that I was the mastermind of some...
Yeah, they tipped him off to that so that people would, otherwise they wouldn't have watched the committee hearing at all. They would have blown it off as national security and political reporters. They would have just gone, seen it. Yeah. Zoloftrin. Yeah. So they were going to skip it, but Schiff said we're going to have some sweet Roger Stone shit in there. From what? The documentary crew he had filming him from the movie he's going to release. Oh, I see. So a preview?
Illegal plot regarding January 6th. Then in the actual hearing, they showed two videos. One's a short video in which I clearly say to a group of guys, if the election is up in the air on election night, Trump should declare victory. This is precisely the same advice that James A. Baker III, former Secretary of State, Secretary of the Treasury, gave to George W. Bush. It's
right. And George W. Bush did not win the election. After all was said and done and all the votes were counted, Gore won Florida. He had more votes. But by that time, it was too fucking late. And Al Gore didn't spend the next fucking 4 years going illegitimate president. I was rigged and robbed and rigged and robbed and rigged and robbed and rigged and robbed, and show up on fucking 9/11 and try to snatch Bush's bullhorn out of his fucking hand. I'm really the president here. You're not taking orders for like, fuck off.
Sound political and public relations advice. But they said, you see, here's proof that Stone told Trump that if he lost, he should declare victory. Well, that's not what I said.
No, but that was the whole purpose of the red wave thing, because everybody knew that the Trump supporters were going to vote on the day, and the vast majority of Democrats had voted early or by mail.
Then they showed a
or both, I guess,
really odd video in which my face is covered with a mask. I appear to be in an airport, and they claim that I was advocating violence. The problem with this is CNN showed a video with the identical soundtrack, the identical audio track 10 years ago, 10 days previous.
10 years, 10 days. What the fuck is the difference? Look, what has really changed in the last 10 years compared to the last 10 days?
Of course, I can't be seen in that video either. So essentially.
Yes, Brandon House is all of us right now. Look, I'm used to listening to gibberish. I work with Mike Pillow, but what the fuck are you talking about?
The hearing was a major flop. All you got was essentially the recycled claims of guilt by association. Roger Stone knows or came in contact with members of the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, which of course doesn't prove anything whatsoever. So,
yeah, but it's not exactly exculpatory, fucko.
Again, any assertion or claim or charge that I knew in advance about, participated in, or condoned any act of violence or any other illegal act on January 6th is false.
All right, again, anybody can fucking say that. Welcome to freedom of speech. Doesn't make it true. You're not under oath, you dumb motherfucker. I mean, this is the same. I mean, dude hangs out with Alex Jones. Alex Jones, everything I say is absolutely the truth. This is the truth they're trying to keep from you. And then he gets in fucking court. That's a character.
Now, Brandon, they had a video in which I spoke to 1,000 people at a legally permitted rally outside the Supreme Court in the afternoon of the 5th, where I specifically say, do not be baited into violence. We are not for violence.
Yes, not till tomorrow anyways.
Violence, they are the violent ones.
Yes, they're the violent ones. And don't attack the Supreme Court. Nobody's in there right now.
The committee, of course, did not show that. So there's a great deal of anger on the left that, that they came up empty-handed. What you have now is a video bouncing around the internet. You can look at it for yourself. You can't see my mouth. My mouth is obscured by a cellophone.
A cellophone. Okay, so it's in case you don't know, cellophone is cellophane that actually sends your voice to the cloud.
It is an obvious fraud. I mean, it's not even logical. They said Stone sought a second pardon from Trump because of his illegal activities on January 6th. No, I sought a pardon for every Republican member of Congress, every Republican member of the Senate.
Because we were all criming together, but there was no coordinated effort. What? What? How? All right, so it was a selfless act because you thought it would be necessary for Trump to issue a pardon for every Republican in government, including what, Mitch McConnell and Mitt Romney? For fucking what?
Every Trump campaign leader
Well, mainly the ones that have been busted for child porn, obviously.
questioned the outcome of the 2020 election because I was able to foresee that the Democrats would attempt to use the Patriot Act to claim that anyone who questioned the election, like Mike Lindell, for example, was a domestic terrorist.
And that never happened. Just saying. He's trying to give this as an example of his keen intellectual mind and his prognosticating powers in terms of the way governments go and the trends and NatSec around him and all that shit. None of it was true. No. The Democrats did not use the fucking Patriot Act to round up anybody who went, I was worried. Like, fuck off.
And could be prosecuted under the Patriot Act.
And that didn't happen to fucking anybody.
That was reported at the time. So they now pop up with this video, which makes no sense at all.
Well, they can't be responsible for you not making sense, Roger.
It is, I'm talking, essentially, I think they conflated an interview I gave regarding Joe Biden, who I do believe should be impeached. But as you can see,
yes, fucking infrastructure bill.
See, by any reasonable person who looks at this will.
Yes, Brandon is watching it right now. He is not at all updating his Pornhub search results while you're talking, Roger.
See, it's a fraud.
So I'm looking for the video. Here it is. So yeah, okay. I'm not going to play the audio, but I will.
Yeah, don't do that. Show it, but don't play the audio because that's the part that's in question. And also, they have a no swearing rule on frank speech, frankly, because of free speech.
Show it if you guys want to show it here. I'm going to cut the video feed on it, though. We won't go with the audio on it, Logan.
Yeah, don't go with the audio because, I mean, he's a good man who uses some very bad words.
But your mouth is covered. Yeah, look at that.
Okay, his mouth is not fucking covered, asshole. Hold on. Can I just show you guys the actual... Jesus Christ. This is... All right. This is... We've even watched this on the morning show. Oops. Okay. Sorry. Here's, first of all, see, look at his hand moving around. He's filming. Okay. So first of all, the idea that during the call, he's turning and going like this or whatever. So that makes the fucking thing fake is just goofy bullshit. But let's listen in since frank speech, frankly, doesn't want people to hear what Roger Stone is saying. And Roger Stone wants to make you pretend that you can't see his fucking mouth the entire time this clip is playing. So they selectively dubbed what he was saying or some shit.
Jared Kushner has an IQ of 70. He's coming to Miami. We will eject him from Miami very quickly. He'll be leaving very quickly. He has 100 security guards. I'll have 5,000 security guards. You want to fight? Let's fight. Fuck
Did someone Foley in the weird lip spit as well?
you. Fuck you and your abortionist bitch daughter. Jared Kushner.
So that's that. Apparently, the story, this, and can I clarify something as well? The title of this fucking video, joins to discuss the deep fake of him being circulated by the media. Okay, a deep fake is when they actually use digital imagery to create a lifelike version of your face that's either someone else speaking and impersonating your voice, or a fake voice, or an entirely digital caricature of your face and your body, so that they fabricate an incident completely out of nowhere. This is a fucking clip from his own goddamn documentary. Hold on. This is fucking deep fake. Get out of here. This is the shallowest fake ever.
Your mouth is covered.
Your mouth is covered. And then as soon as he sees it, you can see his fucking mouth. Like, you know what? The bearing false witness Christianity thing, just that ship has sailed, right? We're just not even gonna. They just get to make up whatever the fuck they want, and we just gotta go, still Christians. Still call themselves Christians. They're wearing a cross. It must be true.
So what the issue is, of course, the reason they would have to do that is because your mouth and the words are not going to match up.
You don't say. So, do his gestures count?
That's exactly right. You've been talking.
That's exactly right. So, I guess the follow-up question is did you call Ivanka Trump Trump's abortionist bitch daughter? Did you say that Jared Kushner has an IQ of 70 and that Trump will get his ass beat if he runs again?
Talking about this for longer than I was aware.
I've been warning about deep fakes for several years.
Yes, as a matter of fact, Brandon House is actually the AI creation of Mike Lindell, Michael Flynn, and Mikey from the Life cereal commercials. He grew up and became a political operative. Works for Roger Stone now.
But this is not even logical. Brandon, if I were going to flip on President Trump, would I not have done so when I was facing a 7 to 9 year sentence in a federal penitentiary?
No, because you needed a pardon and you got one.
Mueller's thugs were pressuring me with fake offers of leniency if I would just testify falsely against Trump.
Anyways, notice how they bail. That's the whole fucking clip, by the way. That is, I'm not deep faking this fucking clip. That's where it ends. That's the end of this conversation as far as they're concerned. 5 minutes, 54 seconds. That's all you fucking get. And it just stops. That's it. I don't know what happened to that guy's face, but there you go. That's it. There's no more. Captain Mustache. A religion that wants to kill because it's not a religion. Okay, there's these are all like other shows that are on there. Absolute Truth interview with Greg. Oh, we watched that whole thing. Yep, nothing. That's where it fucking ends. I don't know. Did they stop it out of fucking boredom? Or they just went, nobody watches past it. All they wanted, people just go, Roger Stone discusses deep fake of him being circulated by the media. They look at the fact that he's sitting there and people go, it's a deep fake. I don't know if you know it's a deep fake. It's a deep fake. This is a deep fake. That's how it works now. That is now the entirety of right-wing media's, hypnosis plan for their followers. All you need is the headline. Nobody's going to read the rest of it. And if you say something, just make an outlandish claim in the first 30 seconds, and they'll start having a conversation in their own fucking head afterwards anyways. Am I still running for mayor? No, I'm not, because I'm not running against Karen Bass. So I said earlier I wouldn't do it if she ended up in the race, and she is, and so no. But there are about to be some seats open on the city council all of a sudden, and that's not a problem. So we'll get to that later. Still got to gather signatures for it, but there you go. That's just so you know where that stands. All right, now, you're watching Hal Sparks Mega Worldwide. That was it. That was all of the Roger Stone defense